Hey everybody, Jack Stickley back again. A little bit more Euro Truck Simulator 2. I had a thing. I forgot about it immediately, but I got it going again. So we're going to continue on with the career. I still don't have my own truck. Still doing these little simple jobs. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'm not taking a ferry. Yeah, I'll go down that way, huh? That sounds good. 14 tons, that's fine. What am I driving? I can't really tell. Do I know? That doesn't tell me. I'm sure if I was eagle-eyed, I would know. Maybe that's a Volvo. Or man, or... we're gonna take this job. We're gonna work towards getting my own truck and really making money. Man, there was something I was going to say, something I had on my mind, and I completely forgot, because before I started, there was just a little bit of a little insult needling, and it's like, what the fuck is all that shit about? Like, are you really that... lights, just so I remember. Really that self-conscious that you gotta needle somebody else to feel better about yourself? I mean, like, I get it. You know, some of the shit I do isn't, glamorous, or, life-saving or anything like that, but like, fucking let me be. Mind your own goddamn business, right? But that'll be enough of that. I'll leave it at that. In the meantime, though, oh, I don't want to hit that car. I mean, I do, but not really. Oh, that's a gate. So I've been listening to this podcast like a lot of people do. It's called Morning Somewhere. It's starring Bernie and Ashley. Ashley was Jinx from the all-female esports group. I forget the name. Frag Dolls. There we go. And Bernie Burns, co-founder of Rooster Teeth. It's a great podcast. You probably already know of it. But they got me into reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. It took me a while to trust the recommendation, because before that, Ashley was reading. Oh man, what is the? It's about It's about space, Mars, Red Rising. Yeah, it's like. It was kind of like Hunger Games or whatever, but it's like more adult, more gory or whatever. And I was reading that, but it was just way too dark for me and serious topics. And I could not enjoy it, you know? So it took me forever to read Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's a lit RPG, literary RPG. I was also confused on that. I thought in the beginning that meant it was like a choose your own adventure, but it's not. It's a sci-fi fantasy book, but with themes of like gamification, right? So where in like, I don't want to say Lord of the Rings, but normal fantasy, a wizard learns spells, but in like lit RPG, it's literally like his intelligence goes up by 2 points, his charisma increases. That's that sort of gamification of just the terms and the way the world is viewed. And I thought that would be off-putting. It really, really wasn't. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I do play D&D. Thank you, you're not in the way. I used to DM, and I still want to DM again. You know, so that shouldn't have turned me off to the book, but it did for some reason. Sorry, trucker. But I'm glad I read it. I devoured the first 3 in like days, really. And there's 7 total. I just found out the next one, the 8th in the series, is going to come out next year, March-ish. So that really sucks. I am at 80, cool. But that's okay. I read Patrick Rothfuss's books, you know, and I knew going into it that that wasn't, or the book 3 or whatever wasn't going to come out for a long time. And after I read the first 2, I looked into it more, and people were basically saying it'll come out never, but I mean, you know, never say never. I hope it does. They were great books. I don't know all the drama about Patrick or anything, so if there's some sort of justified hate I don't know about, then let me know, but I won't say anything about that. It's just, I love the books. It is kind of sad that he didn't finish the 3rd, but who am I, you know? I haven't written a book yet. I'll slow down for you. You come in. So what do I know, right? Why are your... Okay. So are your hazards on? No, you're just braking weird. You know, I've read the first Game of Thrones. I did start with the television series, HBO series, not the books. I don't know why I didn't read the books when they came out. I guess I was just a contrarian, you know? Oh, they're popular, so I can't enjoy them. Oof, I'm not driving well. Not driving well at all today. Ooh. Of course I am, as I do this, pulling at my steering wheel, and it's pulling out towards me. I really got to buy a new desk. My next purchase will be a capture card for streaming. I don't have one yet, but I do have I have this PC to play games, and I have a little micro PC that hopefully I can stream with if the gaming stuff is all being... Oh my god, why am I still have to adjust the settings, I think, because this is way too sensitive. Or too linear, maybe? I can turn that up too. But, yeah, the capture card. Hopefully, it's only a Intel N100 chip with whatever on-chip graphics that has. But hopefully that'll be enough to stream with all my little Twitch widgets and all that stuff while this PC handles the gaming. I don't know. I've never done that before. I just know it could barely handle... the N100 couldn't really handle doing everything on its own. But I'm going to give it a shot. So capture card is next. Oh, right, the little green screen behind me I want. I do want that. I forgot. I'll add that to the list. But I think in between, or after the... I'm going to slow down a little bit and go back to... Slow down just a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. After the capture card will be a green screen, and then after the green screen will be a larger hard drive, because I'm storing my captures on like a 350 gig hard drive right now, and that's going to run out quick. I'm taking the 50. Dang it! I'm taking the approach that I don't want to delete anything unless I really have to, right? I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter with what I do. It's not a huge deal if I lose all my originals, or I'm wrong and you can tell me otherwise, but I'm just gonna save them all anyway. So I'm gonna have to get like a 4 terabyte hard drive just to store all my files. Yeah, maybe I have to turn the non-linearity up a little bit. So in real life, having my brights on like this with everybody in front of me, that would be a big no-no, but I'm streaming. They are AI, and bad AI, so screw it, I'll blind them. Also, you can see this beautiful countryside road. Which, if you see that that wall there that they had, it was wavy, and apparently doing that saves a lot of material. Because if you want a straight, sturdy road, you have to do like a lot of layers, make it a thick wall. But if you make it wavy like that, you can just have one row of bricks. It saves a lot of materials. It's still strong. That sort of corrugated look to it. So it's actually pretty smart. Hey, kitties. I think I can really see why force feedback and vibration would be a lot of good for this game. I didn't think so. I wanted to test it for myself. And for the money, it was perfect. Look at that moon. Oh, stop. Look at the moon right there. It's pretty. But yeah, now I can say, I know you do. I can't help you. No, I'm busy. It's my kitty pulling at my sleeve. He will not get on my lap, but he always wants attention, and I feel bad that I can't give it to him, but no. There we go, he gave up. I feel bad, but he gave up. Oops. I better gun it for this hill. I took the gas a little too gingerly there. So it's taking forever to get up to speed. Oh, you know what? It's not telling me to, so I'm not going to shift lanes. Switch lanes. There we go. I will talk about it a little bit. That I do have a bit of a speech impediment. I don't think it was always there. I was never perfect, but I had a stroke several years back, and along with a whole list of other things, it's just my enunciation has gotten worse. I think at this point, ooh, it's 90, perfect. I think a little bit of it is mental. Especially in person, I think it could be a little worse, but I don't know. It's like, yeah, I get it. You don't have to needle me about it and insult me. I do want to work on it though, but you know what? I see you coming. I'm gonna do this now. I guess part of why I'm recording now is like so I can hear it better myself. Ooh, I'm finally at 90. Now I can hit cruise control. Also, I have the truck limiter turned on in this run so far. I don't know how much that'll change turning it off. I mean, I'm sure I'll have a lot more power at my disposal to really gun it, but I don't know. It just feels like the EU law would have me have that on, like mandatory, so why not leave it on for now? This guy should be switching lanes too. I should have switched, but he switched. Because I just watched a clip about, that Top Gear Clarkson guy. He's like, oh, you caught me in a video dead to rights running over those double lines. And I just did that turning into this lane. So if I would have waited longer and turned when he did, that would have been a lot smarter. And see, I'm too busy worrying about him and my bad steering job that I'm hitting the rumble strips. rumble strips. Oh, I see. Sorry, car. Hey. That's you running up on me. And that's just me being a bad driver. Oh man, no, I did it again. I was so distracted by my bad driving and that car behind me, and that I almost, I do that a lot on these sort of things. I do not see I have to switch lanes in time. So I'll switch a little bit early on this one. I gotta be honest, it's been a long time since I've watched like simulator streams or videos on YouTube. Used to be my huge pastime. I loved it, and I still do. I just haven't been doing it. And instead, I'm making them. But what do you want to see most out of these sorts of videos? You know, I mean, for me, this is pretty much it. I would like to have a little bit more structured conversation. You know, I always mean to have topics coming into this, and then I have them, but I don't write them down, and then I forget. So I end up doing, you know, in the moment sort of word soup. Just verbalizing thoughts. But really, what I want to see out of videos like this, for me personally, is just I got my radio on. I'm driving on the beautiful, or driving down the road, seeing the beautiful sights, which it's nighttime, so can't see much, but it's still decent. Feels realistic, and that's it. I think other than that, what I want to see out of these videos is precision driving. Yeah, you're not getting that here. Really, dude? Slow down or speed up a little bit. But at the same time, I've seen, like, you know, Game Grumps, Aaron Hansen driving things like this. He would have flipped over twice by now, so that's funny, but I don't, for me, that's not what I want to see. Not knocking them or anything, I wouldn't talk trash about them, it's just different opinions and play styles. I think the limiter is what's causing my acceleration to be so slow. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just the rental vehicles with the amount of cargo I'm holding. Dude, I'm going slow. Go. Oh, okay. Well, why was that red? Did I hit mute? Is there a mute button I don't know about? There is a mute button. Okay, now I know. Brand new microphone, my bad. Okay, so I don't know how much I missed. The fan. I'm assuming the fan. What I was saying is about those turnstiles, or those toll booths, is once I get through there and I pay, it's a free-for-all in this game. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but there's no lanes, and if I'm not careful, the truck to my right will like cut me off immediately. So I had to like, you saw me looking at him and going slow, but then I went too slow, so the car on my left was messing with me. So I put my turn signal on. So I don't know if that's realistic or not, but it was not great. Okay, let's slow down to this. 50. You learn something new every day. I don't know why the mute button on my microphone is a very sensitive touch control. Capacitive touch, or something like that. And I'll turn that up, I believe. That might be better. Oh! I'm just doing what all truckers do. I'm messing with my microphone instead of driving. So I have a musician friend, and I told him about how I have the radio going for this, and I was really hoping he would provide me with some of his music that I can play for you all. I don't exactly know how I can promote it better, you know? Like before and after the video, let you know that I'm getting the recordings from him, or whatever his band is called. I guess that's the only way to do it. I guess that's the only way to do it. Yeah, so that's my goal for today. Be conscious about my enunciation. And maybe drink more water. Everyone needs to drink more water. I mean, that's tea. It's English breakfast. You didn't go. There. Oh, I'm low on gas. So what's weird is I notice a delay in my playback. Like usually when I talk I can hear my voice, I turn that on, but now there's a delay. And that's messing with me a little bit. Which there was that app on the phone that was popular on YouTube a few years back, where you'd play it and try to talk, and it would mess with you by, it was like a delay and it was a stutter, something like that. And yeah, it's very hard. that was all downhill. I do have another question, and the question is, how long should these videos be? Like, 20, 30 minutes is good. Hour 10 is good. So I want to be consistent, but at the same time, I haven't been worried about it so far. After that, my only other question is TikTok. I do not have a TikTok. I feel like I should create one and start uploading clips, but I don't know. I do have another friend. He's a poetry guy, and he's getting good feedback and some good work doing poetry on TikTok. Like, he's making a living. He's making money. I can't say living, but it seems decent. I figure, why not give it a try? But that means some part of my day will be watching my videos back, cutting clips, posting them, instead of just making videos. Like, if I can find a workflow that works for me, that'll be fine. I can do that. But right now, I'm just working on building up a collection of videos. Gotta slow down a little bit more. There we go. I don't need my brights anymore. Way too close. If he hit his brakes, I would have been screwed. Oh, yep, there's a fuel tanker up there, or a gas tanker, or a liquid tanker, whatever that is. I do notice whenever I see one of those, the traffic slows down a lot. It's got to be a weight thing and a slashing thing, I think. I hope that's the simulation they're going for, and it's not just a coincidence. I know tanks like that have these little baffles in them, or massive baffles in them, to keep the liquid from sloshing around, but it still happens. So it makes perfect sense, that those vehicles would be slow to start, slow to stop, and that's why I said being too close was dumb. Guy. That was dangerous. That was... I stopped short. Daddy's gonna drive. How you doing today, sir? Ooh. Let's go ahead and pay enter. Ooh, paid by my employer. Love it. I think the timing is good. I can just follow this guy out. Yep. Perfect. Da, 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 da. Back to 90. that's a question I've always wanted to ask. Has anyone actually played Raid Shadow Legends? Like, I've seen Pirate Software talk about like how he will never advertise it, and then we've all seen, like, a couple years ago, so many advertisements. But like, I've never installed it. I've never played it. I don't know what kind of scam it is. Oh. Alright, roundabout. American in a roundabout. Let's pay attention. I don't see anybody. Dang it. Ooh, 50. I mean, I'm 80% sure I'll never get advertising because that's not the kind of success I'll probably have. But I always think about it. I overthink everything. I think about a lot of things a lot. If I'm lucky, I'll get like the automated ads, AdSense revenue, all that stuff. But I also like having no ads. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Go here. How wide is this little area? Oh, not as wide as I hoped. Oh well. A lot more this way. What am I? Nope, I did not correct out soon enough. I'll get the hang of this one day. Alright. Yep. I'm not used to the wheel, so I did not correct fast enough. So that was pretty much a wash. Your harshest critic will always be yourself. Except for in those rare times it's not. And those people can screw up. But 90% of the time, you can screw up, you know? You are the harshest critic. Oops. Oh. No. Still, I think I'm improving. Ooh. I am now an enthusiast. High value I like. Fragile I like as well. So please, if you have ideas on how to upgrade this as I go along, let me know. Until then, I'm not gonna look it up. I don't remember what I knew years back, so I'm just gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna do it how I think is good until you tell me otherwise. Ooh, I can purchase my own trailers. That's cool. That's new since I played last. No, company. What is email? Ooh, yep, that's true. I can get a loan. Scania, showroom in Hanover. Can I buy online yet? Services. Truck dealers. Okay. Features for trusted only. I'll visit then. Yeah. Let's see what I get. There's the price. Normal roof, left hand. 4x2 370. Okay, 500, 255. Oh, I can't even get that? Level 20, 16, 16. Oops, that's why. Let's go to 1. Okay, so... this is taller. I like that. Can I... like, see the bank first. I will buy this if the loan is right. And I already forgot the price. Let's do the bank. Company. 400? That's not good. Well, I will need gas. You know what? Let's go in big debt. What was that noise? It was either happiness or an argument. Yep, let's go into debt. I want this one. Your payment, yeah, it's fine. 5,788 a day. Yeah, okay. Probably dumb. But let's go to... Yeah, I could have done a lot less. Oh well. Okay. I could have customized. I forgot. I'll learn one day. I mean, it's pretty. Very pretty. Oh well. I don't think I need to customize it yet. Let's go to a job market. Keep track. Yeah. only have one truck. Freight market. 10 tons, cars. I have to drive there, huh? Ooh, cheese. Goat cheese. I'll take it. Really? Think I can, nope. I was like, think I can gun it? No. Now let's look at the train. Where is he? There he is. Look at that beauty. Needs more graffiti. Oh, it's short. Or is that just an American thing? Like graffiti on every trailer, yeah. Car, train car. Oh, perfect. You love to see it. You love to see it. So, my musician friend did say something. He sent me a message. Something about he needs more tracks finished. But hopefully, I lit a fire under him so that he would hand me some tracks to play for you all. All one of you. In the meantime, I have this radio. It's chill hop currently. I have some hip hop. I have ambient. Some more. I think I skipped the EDM and the chiptune. Right now, I'm going to change this. Options. Non-linearity is going to go up a little bit more. 34. 16. Should be taking me to the dealer, but I thought it was nearby. F5, huh? Oh. Okay, it is. I was worried I was headed to the destination without the cargo. That didn't make any sense, but I was still worried. What is all this, guys? Oh, okay. You're being nice for me, okay. Nice little farm here. Now, what does that say, huh? Oh yeah, Euro acres still. Free market. Yep, there it is. This is a very nice looking farm. In a little dirty sort of way. Very natural. Well done, me. Well done. Ooh. Listen to the sound difference. Feel the speed difference. Well, there's a nice day drive for you all. There we go. Let's adjust my seat. love these sort of like multiple lane convergences. Just to look at, not really to drive. Oh, good. Let's not pull a Clarkson. Let's wait. Now we'll go. No. If this goes up to 90, I can pull a Clarkson and punch it. Bad joke. Ooh. I'll stay in this lane. Full tank of gas. Rain coming down. Remember the lights. I can't even see my lights. Let's be a little smart there and slow down a little bit. I thought I saw a bit of lightning, but the skybox is not good for that sort of thing. I don't know about where you're from, but if there was lightning and rain like this, I wouldn't be able to see the sky. It'd just all be gray. I guess I didn't have to. Not yet, anyway. That's beautiful, though. I love the sound. There's a storm overhead, and the rain is falling down. There's an egg on your head, and the yolk is falling down. Running down. I do like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I thought it was ending. Oh, disappointing. I swear that's how it is in Florida, though. Every day, you know, it's just out of nowhere, boom, it's pouring down thunder and lightning, and then 5 minutes later, it's gone. And then like 10 minutes after that, it's all been evaporated off the concrete. Okay. Let's go ahead and plan for this. I don't know why we all slowed down here. It's another liquid tanker. Or gas, but there's my theory again. Let's go back to cruise control. At what point in this game do you stop following the route and just try to focus on 100% road completion? I remember getting to the point where I start doing that, but it's been a long while. I guess when it comes to needing to buy new vehicles, find new dealerships, or start buying my own garages, that makes sense. Yeah, that loan was a mistake. I thought I needed 200, and I needed like 119. So I way overdid it on the loan. And that's gonna come back to bite me. But hey, now you get to watch me struggle. I mean, realistically, with fatigue off, I'm not going to, but we shall see. And since I always need to ask questions, if you know the perfect steering wheel sensitivity and non-linearity for a 270 degree of rotation wheel for this game, let me know. And follow up, I can change the truck's wheel in-game to match my degrees of rotation. Is that just cosmetic, or is that mechanical? And should I do it? I think I like to be able to see the wheel turn as much as it would normally, but that might actually make it harder for me to drive, I don't know. Why am I slowing down? Look at that little helicopter there on the platform. Is that an advertisement for a dealership? That's what it would be where I live. zipper over here ahead. See it change, but I wanted to be safe. Yep, there's the change. No, I'm in your lane. There we go, yep. I was far enough in his lane that he was worried. That's not a good sign. Banner on the wall there. Ooh, 50. Slow down before I see a cop. A little trolley platform. I don't know how you get there, but that's neat. Is that the trolley up ahead, or is that the other road? Gun it to catch up and see. And I will not risk a ticket with a big old loan. Yep, little train. Really cool. Is it going underground now? That's awesome. That's awesome, possum. What is that from? I don't know. Good building too. Getting into a little populated city area, I like that. I will say, taking trips as a kid, seeing all these barrier sound walls, I don't like. It's claustrophobic. And they're always dirtier than this. Oh, 60. Let's go ahead. Speed up a bit. Now it's 80. Coming up on Duisburg. Where's that offshoot going? Dusseldorf, Hanover, Anaheim? Something like that. Go ahead and merge here. switch lanes? Merge is when there's other vehicles, right? And just switching lanes is all this. It's an interesting sound barrier. Have all different colors to it. Around here, it's really switch back. Okay. Just a truck thing. Around here, those sound barriers are just all gray. And there's always pieces missing. I don't know if you've noticed that when you drive, but you see those. They're all like these pillars with grooves in them, and you can slide those grooved panels down into them. But one always breaks, so there's like a section that's like one cube lower than the others. Bridge. A suspension bridge? It kind of does make me want to go to American Truck and do like that big red bridge. San Francisco Bridge? I don't know its name all of a sudden. Or go to GTA 5 and do one of their bridges. Nice rest stop here. I don't see a gas station though. They don't always have them, but some do. Don't know what that is. Hotel? Okay. Rotterdam and Brussels, or Atterdam? I couldn't read. I'm sure it's very obvious, but I've never been to the UK or the EU. I am American born and raised, and sadly I've never really left the country that I'm aware of. Oh, this has got to slow down, right? No? Alright, awesome. It's another of those wobbly walls. I will slow down for this. I'm sure that was a rumble strip, but it sounded like a plane. If you haven't seen my previous videos, yes, I'm driving simple automatic. I'm saving for a shift knob. I do not have a clutch pedal yet, so I'll have to figure that out. Best I can do is a simple manual, basically, with no clutch, or make one of these buttons a clutch, I guess. Because this Microsoft Sidewinder has these little trigger buttons that almost act as, or almost feel like flappy paddles that you see in like higher-end racing cars or whatever. If you look at a picture of the Logitech G29, it has those either metal or pretend metal paddles behind the steering wheel. And this has like little buttons where those would connect. Oh, slow down a little. Look at those trees. They're a bit too uniform, but I like them. Oh, another hot air balloon. Are we switching countries now? Looks like it. Little customs there. Yep, there's the sign to switch. Odd spot for just a small fence. Had some tilled fields there, have some, what, wildflowers, or just some weeds dotted here and there in red. I like that. Ooh, sunflowers. A little known fact about me, I hate sunflowers. I love that they soak up radiation. I hate being close to them. Their stalks are so thick and weird looking that I hate them. Like, it's almost to the point where, like, children of the corn, who cares? Children of the sunflower patch, fuck, I'm dead. Also, I haven't seen that movie. I don't know what that is, really. It's a horror, right? Or is it some sort of commentary on abandoning children and society? I don't know. Both? Ooh, look, this road switch. See that cloud up ahead? How much darker it is? I like that. When it was storming, I feel like the entire sky should have been that. I'm heading towards Brussels E19. Hopefully I can get back up to 90 soon here. See anybody, so I feel good about that. Now there could always be a car that could get off there and get right back on here, so I had to go slow and then freak out with the wheel. Uh-oh. Pedal to the metal, I'm struggling. You can hear it dies and shifts. A manual would be much better for this. So yeah, I'm gonna try it next video. If I can find a simple manual, no clutch needed, I will switch. Right now my flappy paddles are for turn signals. I will make them a shifter instead. And then I will have to learn all over again, and it'll be hilariously terrible. So please watch that and see how bad I do. I mean, I've driven manuals in real life, you know. I've owned a couple. Well, I've owned one. But I took to it like a duck takes to water. But something about this setup, I feel like it's going to be a lot different. I guess I own two if you count my motorcycle as a manual, right? think this means I'm getting off here. Yep. Clearly I've been here before. I did not need to do that. There's our destination. I thought we had more to go, but it's right up here. Should be the next light or next roundabout, next turn. How is it still 90? Yeah, there we go. That's the change. Ooh. Cantiere Navale. Transinet? I thought it said transient. It's like that's rude. Oh, there's my spot. Let's go blow up this spot. And slow down a little bit here. This way, right? Wow, I did not have as much room as I thought I did. I can get tight though and come in. Nope, stop. There we go. Straighten out here. Wow, I am like all the way and it's not backing up. Terrible. Come on, there we go. I should just turn off that notification. I consider it a failure if I use automatic, so let's overcorrect here just a little bit. Yeah. Too far this way. And there we go. It only took too many tries, but I did it. Well, there's my loan payment paid off for the day already with a little bit to spare. That's perfect. Thank you so much. We'll go long haul again. And then next I'll go for ADR, I think. That was a lot of fun. I love this game. I love driving it. Please leave a comment. Please like. Please subscribe. I know that whole spiel. It really does help. Everybody asks for it. So am I. I am Jack Stickley. You can find me on Twitter, x.com, at Mr. Stickley, and then twitch.com/Jack Stickley. Have a great day.